Tip of the blunt, if you gon' wonder where the flame go. Tattoos on my ankles, I go where you can't go. Focus on the money, swim it up with all the fishes. Divvy up all the riches and then keep it in the business. Yo, it's Figure 8, you're watching Ricardo.
Okay.
Here we go. Do special edition today, catching up on a revisit with our good friend Figure 8 from the Antelope Fishermen. He is here. We last touched base with Fig 2 years ago, roughly around this neighborhood.
Right over there.
A lot has changed since then.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There we go. We were just talking on the way here. Some of the things that we wanted to catch up on was, number one, on our episode 2 years ago, you were speaking about how you were just ready to finish the Antelope Fisherman album as well as your solo album.
Ooh.
Both of which are done now, correct?
Both are done and out.
Tell us about that.
We dropped the Fish album in October, and we went on a 30-day run of shows, which you were a part of.
That was fun.
35 days technically, 33 shows in that 35 days. And I think we did the math. We traveled like 2,000 miles, 3,000 miles. And we dropped the Welcome to America video with me, Dirty Black, and Tyree with Mark Battles to like push the album day of.
Yep.
And then we went right on tour. And then January 27th, my album dropped. And I've been running since then.
The album not only has dropped, since then you've even created a few things, one of which is the Give Back, which you've been doing now. I think you celebrated 16 consecutive months?
I think this month is 16. Yeah.
16 consecutive months.
Yeah, every single month we pick a different locally owned black business and we throw in a showcase and try and bring some attention to the business and raise some money. Me and Dub started it 16 months ago at the Waypost, and we've done 15 out of those 16 at the Waypost. So, yeah, shout out to them for letting us do that there.
That event has been something that we look forward to quite often on our program. I was asking Birdie today, Birdie, what are some of your favorite moments from the Waypost and the Give Back?
Wow, my favorite literally was, thanks for asking, I'm glad that you asked, because Bill Saber was one of my favorite events. Man, I felt that energy. And Kung Fu Vampire.
Kung Fu Vampire was awesome.
Wow, he killed it. Check that episode out. But also, one of my favorite times was with Jersey Meg. I love that, because I got a lap dance, so go check that episode out.
That was the album release party. That's right. Yeah.
That was
Amazing.
one of Mello's memories too.
Which is,
I'll send you the clip. You can put it right here.
we big ups to Jersey Meg. Jersey Meg actually sent us the clip this morning. So
sweet.
Yes. So amazing. Thanks, girl.
we'll take a quick moment to recognize Tasha showed up today too. Tasha, big super fan of the show, big super fan of the Portland music scene as well. She's always out there supporting and whatnot.
Yeah. Super fan of Figure 8.
That's right. And you have a couple fans in your family that are pretty big fans as well, right?
Yes, I do.
One of which is Janaea.
Yeah.
Janaea's in the house.
Yes.
As part of showing a little appreciation to our super fan, Tasha, she's wanted to find a way to slide her into some of the programming here because of her support and how awesome she is.
Love it.
She came up with a couple questions for you today as our outreach service across the street here. We went to our street side journalist, Tasha, for the latest beat.
Hey.
You got a couple questions for him?
Yeah, so
I'm ready.
my first question.
My body's ready.
Okay, good. Really like being out in the music scene and being like a father and having a partner and everything, I really wanted to know like, how do you balance your personal life and your professional life? Like,
Poorly.
Is that something that kind of comes together?
Very poorly. Not well. No, you can never be 100% into one thing. So the harder I go into music, the worse father and partner I am. And then when I dedicate a lot of time to being a father and partner, the worst musician I am. So I'm constantly doing one a justice and one a disservice, and that switches all the time, and I think that creates its own balance, because if you don't go a little harder into one side, at least flipping back and forth, and it's gonna fuck off. And I don't want my kids to, even if I make it, look back and be like, man, it would have been cool to have a dad, even though we're rich now.
Yeah.
So I definitely have to stop and slow down sometimes, and then sometimes stay up all night and go harder for a bit.
Right.
With so poorly mostly, but
Well, you're trying though.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're
it's an
trying.
active
I
effort.
feel like that's a really hard thing to do. My other question's kind of related. Is the music business something you want your family to be a part of? Like, I know, like, you and the Fish are building, like, an empire. Is that something you want your kids to be a part of? Like, or is that something you'd want them to you want them to do something else, or is music what you want them to do?
I'd like them to do literally anything else.
Oh, okay.
Like, absolutely anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, like, if we get to the point where the things we want to happen, like, and they go to school for business or accounting or whatever that shit, and they want to work at Antelope Fisherman Incorporated, that would be tight. But, like, man, please, like, in the same way you don't want your kids to grow up doing, like, drugs and stuff, I feel almost the same way about them making music. Like, don't do it to yourself. It's not that I don't think you could or that you won't be great, but man, if I could go back and tell 8-year-old me to do anything else, I might, you know?
Thank you so much, Tasha, for coming up with those questions. I appreciate you. Brought the whole fam with you, too.
Yeah. Our little fan club.
Oh, what do we have here?
I came with discs.
Ooh.
Oh.
The Noise from the Void album and my solo album.
We should hand those down to the kiddos down there.
Yes.
Yeah?
Hell yeah. Janae will love it. Here.
Mary crossed the street, miss.
We'll have to
Thank
we'll get you an autograph there, too, Janae.
Yeah. We had one, but we left it in a car that we borrowed.
I'll
So
get
some
you that
random
one.
person has your CD.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You spread the word.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought I was doing a service, so.
Yeah.
That's a good service.
Yeah. Yeah. But Janae knows your whole album, like every word.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
We actually,
I'm not being dramatic.
I know. Okay.
Most of the words.
we were actually
75
talking
or
about
higher.
that, Birdie and I. We have a couple clips, actually, of Figure 8 performing live on stage. And who's in the front row, word for word, knowing all the words. You know who it is? It's Tasha.
She knows the whole song. Like, she literally gets it. She feels it. I love that.
Well, thanks for giving a shit, you
Yeah.
guys. I appreciate it.
You make great music.
Thank you.
It's been a lot of fun watching you grow successfully in the years that I've known you, but over the course of the last two, again, with the creation of the Give Back, the dropping of both the albums, you took on an ambitious project at one time, even too, that we didn't get to talk about, which was the 365 days.
Yeah. We
Why
got
don't you tell us a little-
275 in.
275.
Yeah, we released a song a day for 275 days. That's about all I have to say. We tried, man. I think we're going to release now. I haven't talked about this much, but we're pretty sure we're going to release a CD and like a little mixtape on all platforms called We Tried. And it's going to be the best like 22 or so songs from that 300 songs we made. But we're all pretty proud of that, right? I mean, you were a big part of that.
It was super fun getting an email or a message every morning saying, hey, I need someone to send me a song and
a beat, a verse, a hook, something,
anything,
fucking
yeah.
anything.
And it came together for 200 and how many days?
275 days.
275 straight days with a brand new song released
That's
on all
so
platforms.
And it's not like we just gave up. We had like 3 setbacks in a row, and I think we were just like, we had to accept defeat. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like we petered out. It was, I think 10 songs got removed due to a copyright thing, even though they were our songs. And then, I mean, we eventually got them back, but it broke it. And then someone had sent us the wrong album to upload, so we had to take that down.
Oh.
And then yeah.
There was a song that we couldn't find, I think, last week. Remember I hit you up on where's the...
Some songs just got removed. We didn't
Sure.
get an email about it. There was another 2 we found out this week. 3 a.m., the video you're in, just randomly isn't on there. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So we're going to go through and re-upload some. I'm down to keep it for posterity's sake. We worked very hard, and I'm proud of it.
I'm proud to be an Antelope Fisherman, number one. And one of the biggest things I'm proud about is the way that you've like embodied a culture there with the Antelope Fishermen of everybody's always sharpening their tools. And we've seen guys sharpen their tools so much in the Antelope Fishermen over the last like 3-4 years in particular. Coda B, musically, he's working on music video stuff. He's creating content.
We're dropping our new joint album next month. me and Coda B. It's
Trevor
great.
Ellis
Yes.
with Fisherman Films. My go-to guy anytime I need any help. His skills have developed immensely.
shot almost every video for the Fish and my album.
The work that you've done with Noise from the Void and Young Ned, even the work that Janessa is doing with Tag and their own group, Cat Call.
Immensely proud, yeah.
Yes.
We have seen so many levels up from so many of us. I'm forgetting 1,000 of you too, I'm sure of it, but to see the unity start to come together again, everybody sharpening their tools and becoming so sharp, you have to feel a little bit proud to be able to keep us all together for as long as you had.
It's the thing I'm the proudest of, for sure, is it is, I think Token said, like, regardless of anything that happens or whatever we accomplish, like, I've managed to keep mostly 30 people together for about 6-7 years now, and like, that's hard enough in itself. Whatever we do with the music's great, but I'm glad that it seems like we're all in it for the long haul. And
I knew you guys were serious when you guys did 4 music videos in one day. I literally was like, that's hard working to me.
that cost us like $3,000.
Oh shoot! But they're still working on it, I think. And
yeah, I just cut one of those together.
Yeah.
The Bill Saber videos.
I was going to bring that
amazing, hard work.
Not only the skills that everybody else has picked up, but yourself as well. You've recently started editing and a lot of music videos, even filming some music videos, it sounds like.
Yep.
So you're taking the next step to your creativity and your skill set as well. So
I've always been a director and like a writer at Fisherman Films. I'm on most of the sets but we're getting so backed up with videos coming in constantly, so I figured I would just try, and I've done pretty well so far. I'm almost done with a short film about our day with Spice One. I just have to get some of the subtitle. It's like 33 minutes about... We didn't film a documentary there, so I just went through everybody's camera footage for the music video and picked up all pieces of the story that I could. And that's what started me starting to edit. I had a lot of fun doing that.
the rollout of the Antelope Fisherman-based Codcast, we'd like to call it, or you've been calling it the Codcast.
Yeah.
He's been working really hard on creating and building that, which you just started, what, like a month ago?
2 months, yeah, a month and a half ago now, we started a Patreon, and we have an exclusive podcast with me, Token, and Coda B every Wednesday on the Patreon. And then last week, I started my solo audio podcast that's public on all platforms called Let Me Finish.
Ooh.
So hopefully when you get that all put together, you'll be able to submit that to Rappy Dooski and PDX Radio. All you artists out there, submit your tracks to prettydopesubmissions@gmail.com, and Rappy will get you played on his credited radio station.
Right now.
He has a couple other podcasts that he plays on there, I believe. So
I try to keep them like 15 minutes, so...
I think that's palatable,
Yeah.
I think is what we talk about.
Perfect
Yeah,
timing.
palatable. Maybe you can have Tasha on as a guest.
I'd love to.
Yes, I'd love to be on.
Anything inspire you recently? I know, like, for us, seeing Swiggle take over the cover of the Willamette Week recently was big news around town and around our small little circle, I guess. Anything inspiring to you recently that's kind of sparked your interest?
I mean, number one, thank you to Swiggle for having me out at that show and letting me perform in front of an entirely new palette of people. But beyond that, Coda B dropping his debut album in February and Jay Mello dropping his debut album in March, just to see you lead by example, right? So to see them almost follow my rollout to a T and let me help them and all the stuff that we kind of struggle with, and do it well and do it as it was awesome. Because I remember I've known them since they were 16, 17, and now they're adults with art that they and me are proud of. So to see them, a younger version of myself, do so well and get some respect and recognition from the city was incredible. It made me hungry again. That's why me and Coda started an album. I was like, hold on.
Speaking of recognition and hungry, big ups to the Havana station.
He reset.
We stopped in, me and Fig. I got the pork Cuban sandwich.
I got the chicken Cuban.
Chicken Cuban,
Yeah.
whatever the sauce was.
They got the sauce.
Garlic. He said it was like garlic.
It was
Ooh,
like
it was so
garlic
fire.
onion.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Yes.
I think
My
we
bite
all
was
got
so good. Yeah.
We all got a bite.
Tastes so good. It tastes so good.
Also, special thanks to Ashley coming through again for camera person
Yeah,
number 2.
Go, Ashley.
She's been coming through and helping us in Cross the Street Fashion, became friends on Facebook, saw some of her photograph work and thought, would you like to help us? And what do you know? She's here for her 4th assignment?
Actually, I think we're on 5th because I forgot Juma last time.
5th assignment. She's on her 5th assignment.
So she is on a roll.
And she knows her history better than you.
Hell yeah.
She was immediately like, I know what number this is.
Yes.
Yeah, she was on it.
You got to keep track.
And then having Tasha involved, we hope to have Tasha a little bit more involved with us coming through from time to time to spice up the conversation if you don't like what I have to say or what Bertie has to say. So Tasha can bring a little flavor.
Ooh, it's kind of getting a little cold outside.
Hey, this is Jersey Meg with the weather. It's 55 degrees outside, ladies. It's time for you to find a sturdy fella to get saucy with.
I think one of the more astonishing things, too, maybe about what you've done here in the... How long now? You've been in Portland now for 7 years, 8 years now? How long?
9.
9 years. So in 9 years, you've knocked off quite a bit. You've gone to great lengths. You had a couple viral moments on WTF Portland.
Oh, yeah. That was so funny.
He had to resort to taking his shirt off in the snow for one of
And
those. But
4 of those.
4 of those.
Yeah.
4 of those.
Yeah.
4 of those.
Couple million of just naked fig.
Also the opportunity, what was the other one that you did there when you had the news showed up outside of his house?
And there was a shooting outside, and they were like, hey, will you be willing to talk to us? And I was like, sure. And I ran in and put on an M&M shirt and then ran back out and did the bid.
And if there's anybody that they could ask about anything where this was going to happen, it was you.
Yeah.
Being the M&M fan that you are, like
Yeah,
I knew this was going to
immediately,
happen.
the second they opened their mouth, like I was hoping it would happen when I saw that. I like stood out and smoked a cigarette. I was like, what you guys doing?
That's so funny.
Very content oriented. You gotta, I mean, shout out to that kid. I heard he lived.
Oh,
Kid,
yeah,
I
I'm glad the
I
kid's
heard he
okay,
lived,
yeah.
so thank you.
Maybe take a time to pay a little special condolences to our lost friend, Mr. Ryan Preston, King Laz as well. I understand.
Yep.
Had a little heartbreak here in our city lately, so
Yeah, it's been
Sad to
it's
see
been very
that.
heavy. I had a lot of love for both those guys. Yeah. Shout out to both of you. Thank you.
So, what else is new? I know I'm getting older, and as my body starts to fall apart, cholesterol watch. Are we on cholesterol
I'm on a
watch?
cholesterol watch. Yeah, health's a bit shaky. I'm doing better now.
Taking
but-
care of yourself, though?
Yep. Constantly.
What's
trying
our
to get
best
better.
friend? Beans and rice?
Beans and rice.
Beans and rice,
And
no
wheats.
cholesterol.
Wheats.
And wheat?
A lot of Cheerios.
Beans and rice are good.
I be eating Cheerios.
Oh, yeah.
Cheerios, that's a good one.
Love Cheerios.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, they got all the flavors too.
I got strawberry banana right now.
Strawberry banana
Ooh, how's
Cheerios?
that?
The best fucking cereal I've
Oh,
ever
I gotta
had.
try
Oh,
that.
And healthy.
Yeah. Slide. Bro, pull up. We'll have some strawberry banana Cheerios for dinner.
Yeah, love it for dinner.
Bertie and I had a product that we liked today. What was the one that we had? The pistachio creamer? Pistachio
Yes.
latte creamer.
It was
Tight.
so good.
I love pistachio.
It actually was really good. I gotta show Lady Dreamer.
Got a present. He got a gift in the mail
Yes,
today.
we're gonna be unboxing.
We're gonna unbox it on the show here to see what he's got.
Yeah.
Again, super proud to know you, not only as a person, number one, I consider you family, number two. Love my grandkids. Thank you for supplying me
I
with
didn't get a
those.
dad, I got a Jimbo, and it's better. That's what
Way
The
better.
video that he just put together that he just showed me kind of teared me up in the parking lot a little bit before we started, so that was super
Jimbo
cool.
plays my real dad, not my good dad.
I forgot about the video too.
It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But so we got some new swag though that he picked up from Sticker Mule.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored by Sticker Mule, but
We'd like to be.
we like to be. Yeah. Help
Let us
out.
know.
They're tight. They don't.
Across the
Right.
street. Across the street.
I've been needing to look for a new sticker.
They don't look like shit.
They don't. Oh, it's not.
Ooh.
Sticker Mule does a lot of stuff. They do keychains as well. It looks like.
Ooh.
You know
I don't even know what's
My newest merchandise.
I'm learning as well.
The little fidget OP keychains.
Oh what?
Oh my god, I love
So
it.
cute. I
How
love
much
the
can we? How much can we
color.
cop those for?
To be determined.
To be determined.
Yeah, I gotta find out how much this cost me.
Yeah, or we can like have
Yeah, you
people
gotta
bid
put
for
it down
them.
for two.
We're
Let's
gonna get
bid-
one.
let's
we're gonna
bid
get one
right
for,
now.
We'll get one for our for Janaea today. How about that?
Absolutely.
Since he's the super fan. Where'd my coupons go? I lost my coupons. Oh, here they are.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Thanks.
Absolutely.
So cool.
I don't know.
I love it. I think that's a good purchase.
Let's just pull some
It's a
coupons
good-
out until it looks like enough.
This is tight.
I love it.
Yay.
This is what it's
Wow, they
about.
look so good.
Innovation.
There's
I get to give you guys stickers.
there's $5.
Thank you for contributing to the Fig
Yeah.
Fund. For 2 cents a day, you can help to find the cure to J. Mello eye disease.
Forrest Whitaker disease.
Forrest Whitaker eye disease.
That's not funny.
That's hilarious, bro. J Mello owns it. I think if we didn't laugh at
It's
it, he'd
fair
think
to
we
for-
were mocking it behind his
I
back.
think it's fair to Forrest Whitaker, but I don't know about Jay Mello.
No, J Mello likes it. I don't know about Forrest Whitaker. But here's what I can say. Forrest Whitaker doesn't care about you.
That's probably true. Yeah.
J Mello does.
I bet maybe he does. Forrest Whitaker, if you're watching.
If you
I know
care
you
about
care
us,
about
let
us.
us know, and we'll
care.
change it to just J Mello eye disease, not Forrest Whitaker eye disease.
Ever again. We'll never
Yeah.
refer to it again.
Let us know.
I don't know. What's our time at now, Ashley? What do we get to?
20.
Oh, we're at 20 minutes. Oh, wow.
Oh,
that was super fun.
dang.
We did it.
That was so fun.
Knocked it out. Is there anything that we missed? Is there anything else that we missed?
Yeah, so much. We've done so much.
We've
We've
done
never
so
stopped.
much,
Yeah.
actually.
There was
Yeah.
there was Soulja Boy. There was Bill Saber.
Oh, man.
There was Sada Baby. There
Sada
was-
Baby.
Yeah, Sada.
We just did Spice One again. We did the
Spice
Spice One
One.
video.
You
We
got
did.
stuff coming up.
We do have stuff coming up.
Yeah. So what's new? What's going on? And what can we look forward to?
Let me finish my new podcast every single Thursday.
Yes.
Starting
that's
in
gonna
May,
be
we'll do
so fun.
twice a week, and me and Coda are dropping our next album next month. And I have 3 solo videos and 4 fish videos all about to drop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom.
And we're working on the next Fish album. Surprise, surprise. We started. We have 1 song for it, but it's officially started.
The work ethic is stupid. You've been at this for a long time. Continue to do what you're doing, son. Super proud of you.
Love
got
you. Proud of you.
Love you too. You got any special words of wisdom, shout outs, PSAs you want to give before we get out of here?
There's a video of E40 and Cool Nuts on Instagram that I have saved where E40 walks up and just goes, "I love you, Terrence." And Cool Nuts looks over and is like, "That, yeah." He's like, "Say it back. Say I love you too." He's like, "Life's too short. Tell people you love them." So all the fish, my wife, my kids, I love you. And shout out Cool Nuts and E40.
You heard it right here first.
Shout out.
Across the street.
Across the
All right,
street.
let's bring it in for a little, like what? Figure 8 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Figure it